Hello everyone, it's Renee with True Path, and I'm here to do a reading and some channeling for you. So let's take a nice breath in, tune into your own higher self, your own intuition, for whatever you need to hear in this moment, for your highest good only. Only divine love and light are allowed into this space with us. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, what do we need to know in this moment? I'm hearing fast track. Yeah, like you're finding the shortcut or the hack, finding a new way that you're finding results faster because you found a new way, like a shortcut. Yeah, and you're saying, oh, this is so much easier. Oh, why didn't I think of this before? Or I wish I had found this earlier, but timing, right? Yeah, you're just enjoying this momentum that's building up because you've found this new way. Like, oh, I can just do it like this. Okay. Let's get into some cards for you. Okay, Starseed Oracle for overall messages. I hope you guys are doing really well. Welcome in. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you're back. It's great to have you here. Okay, what do you need to know overall? The Seven Star Sisters, Birthing Creation's Tapestry of Life Expression. Look at that. The Seven Star Sisters. I want to say like creating together, right? Working together to create something beautiful. You might be finding a group that you really click with. They feel like sisters, feel like family. I'm also getting every contribution counts, as in you might think it's no big deal that you made a painting or or dance or something like that, but it all contributes. Just the energy of that, the energy of creation, the energy of joy contributes to the evolution of the collective. I'm also getting working together is a lot easier than doing this by myself. Like that might be the hack or the shortcut that you found. Like, oh, this is so much better to work with this group or share ideas, whatever that is for you. Okay. And you get your life as a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So you, again, might be working with a group, creative accountability, just showing up for each other, but also showing up for yourself in terms of creating. So if you are an artist, I was getting that, like some kind of painting, dance, sculpting, writing, whatever it is for you, gardening, cooking, it can be anything. Singing. I am also getting you're creating the opportunity to create more. It's like once you discover this new way, this hack, it's like it opens the door to creating even more. Like you might join an art studio or something, and everyone's sharing materials, and then you can just create more, or you find a new medium or something. It doesn't have to be art, but you know what I mean? You just find a way of creating more and more. Yeah. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Yeah. I mean, doing this YouTube channel, right? I am definitely not for everyone, and that is okay. It's okay if you don't appeal to everyone. How could you, right? It's impossible. So just like being yourself, being your true authentic self, creating from that point of view, right? Like, I'm just gonna create what I want because it's joyful for me and it feels good. It feels like I'm in alignment. So again, I'm getting every contribution counts. And so some people are maybe even like upset or triggered by what you're doing, but that has nothing to do with you. It's, you know, they're just working through their own stuff, right? They're on their own path, their own evolutionary path. So what you're creating, even if someone doesn't like it, it's still kind of helping them on their path because they're then defining their preferences. Like, you know, people will come across my YouTube channel and, you know, maybe not like it, right? And so great, that defines their preferences for them. That's okay. Yeah. So especially as creatives or artists, if I'm talking to that group, it's very vulnerable. You can feel very vulnerable putting your art out into the world because it is an expression of you. Yeah. And so it can hurt when someone rejects it or doesn't like it because you can feel like someone doesn't like you, but that's not the case. Yeah. Or, oh well, if they don't like you, right? It doesn't mean anything about you. Okay. All right. Let's get into some tarot. Yeah. Let's do the good tarot for clarification. Okay, for some of you, I'm getting the shortcut or the hack is actually that realization that who cares what people think? It's not about me. It's not a reflection of me if someone doesn't vibe with what I'm putting out there in terms of your creations. And so it just frees you up to create even more. You know, it kind of opens the floodgates once you realize or overcome the fear of what people might think. That's a huge stumbling block for a lot of people, and I get it. It's not easy. You know, like if I get negative comments on here, it takes a bit for me to shake it off. And it's kind of surprising, you know, that it does affect you, but we're human, right? So yeah, it takes a minute to shake it off, but you do. And you focus on the positive because, I mean, so many people just would adore what you have to create. And even if no one sees it, even if you just create, it's the energy that people feel, right? It's the ripple effect of that creative flow that you get into that's so beneficial for the collective. Wow, had a lot to say on that. Okay, let's get into tarot. Two of Water, yes, and it's with the 7 star sisters. So you might really be finding some friends, some like-minded people, people who really see you and get you, and it's like you want to create together or work together on something. Yeah. This is also just being in alignment with yourself here. I'm getting loving yourself. But more so I am getting like people really understanding what you're trying to do because they're trying to do the same thing. Something like that. Okay, your life is a canvas, messenger of fire. Yeah, being bold, being brave, going for it. This is fast-moving energy, but also just very bold, playful, spontaneous. Just doing what you want to do. Having more fun. Yeah, that fast tracks things for sure. When you get out of fear of what, what other people think, then you just have this freedom. You can just be, more bold, more playful, have more fun. And you're not for everyone. Page of Earth. It's a lesson that we need to learn, right? So Page of Earth is about learning something new. Pentacles sometimes as well can be about self-esteem. And I am getting a little bit here of like, say someone has something negative to say about what you're creating. It can take us back to when we were little. I'm getting like a little kid energy here. It can take us back to when we're little and we can feel small. We can feel insignificant, like what we have to contribute or say doesn't matter, those wounds that can come up. Yeah, so this is about learning how to overcome that. Acknowledging that, yeah, it does bring us back to maybe feeling insecure or small. That's okay. We can, kind of absorb that for a second and then realize, oh, it's not about me, right? And yep, that's a wound that I have, but I can overcome that. I can work through that. Okay, let's get some more. Yeah, you can approach it with curiosity too. If you find yourself feeling afraid of what other people might think, you can ask yourself some questions about it. Like, ooh, where does that come from? What am I actually afraid of? Yeah. And the call, judgment. Yeah. So stepping into a higher version of yourself, answering the call. If you're called to create something and you're called to maybe be part of a group or, getting together with other like-minded people, yeah, I am getting like you're being called together. Like this is no accident that you're being brought together for this purpose. Wow. Okay. And messenger of fire, patience. Sagittarius energy. It's the Temperance card. Having patience with yourself as you overcome these stumbling blocks or fears. I am getting alchemy here too. Temperance can be about alchemy, creating something out of nothing or creating something good out from pain. Yeah. And with Page of Earth, Five of Fire. Yeah, Five of Fire is about training, learning. Okay, so that's what you're doing. You're learning how to navigate negative people, negativity in general, just the fear of rejection. It's like you're learning how to do that. Okay. All right, let's do, Wild Unknown Animal Spirit for overall, no, not overall, for more information. Focus. Okay, let's see. What else? All right. Owl. Beautiful. So wisdom, right? Yeah, you have so much wisdom inside of you, and it comes out in your creativity, in what you put out into the world. You're gaining wisdom by, wow, okay, participating, I got. You're gaining wisdom by participating. So whether it's with a group or on your own, you're here to participate, I keep getting. Because every time you do, you gain more wisdom. 5 of Fire and Page of Earth. It's like you're growing and growing even more. And every time you come across an obstacle, like someone else's negativity, you gain wisdom. And Frog, beautiful. So this is about cleansing, releasing, letting go. Yeah, you're learning how to let go of other people's opinions, expectations. You might, again, feel hurt initially. There might be some tears. You might cry. Yeah, it's okay. But this is really about releasing it, cleansing yourself of that. I am getting like a daily practice of cleansing your energy purposefully, like being very conscious of that, like letting go of all that stuff that does not belong to you. Do not absorb it. Do not take it in. Yeah. Releasing it, cleansing yourself of anything that doesn't belong to you. Okay. Let's do... Okay, Queen of the Moon. For final advice. Okay. Trust. Beautiful. Egg moon. And so this person is kind of in an egg here, protected. Yeah. Trusting in yourself, trusting that this is all part of your growth and that you are protected. Trusting your own wisdom. Let's read this. 32. Oh, turned right to it. That means it's, yeah, definitely for you. Okay, so it says, trust yourself, develop self-trust, and joy will follow. You can rely on your own capabilities, begin to plan carefully for the future. Apart from the trust we might develop spiritually with our higher power, self-trust is the basis of all other trust. Self-trust is a surety that we can rely upon ourselves, that our decisions are valid, that we ourselves matter, that knowing ourselves combined with trusting ourselves leads to better, more informed decisions about all aspects of our life, including career and relationships. Self-trust is far more than a flashy show of confidence. It is deeper and farther reaching than that. It is security at the very core that no matter what, our wisdom matters and it is best. It allows for flow and for faith in oneself and the way you do things, moving and choosing in the world. Self-trust is a full acceptance of self. As accepting one's self becomes easier, thus self-trust will begin to shine. This gives great momentum to anything we choose to tackle to do. Our ancestors saw spring, the great thawing, as a new beginning. They would walk the marshes and plains and find newly laid eggs. More than just a symbol of fertility and new hope, the eggs meant that the worst of the cold was over and that new life really was here. The egg moon was a time of celebration and rejoicing. Okay, so yeah, trusting in your wisdom, trusting in yourself. Sometimes other people's comments or opinions can make us forget that we actually do have wisdom, that we can trust ourselves. So this is a reminder. Let go of all of that negativity and trust in yourself. Beautiful. Okay, I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you again next time.